Version Crusader. I am here from a school called the Freedom Club. We'll show you this right now, where we teach people how to do blah, blah. I wish I could speak. We teach people how to do dropshipping. We have taught thousands of students, literally, not just making that up, literally thousands of students how to do dropshipping. This is some of the results that we've recently gotten from some of our members. And this is the founding team here. Now, my job here is to train the trainers and to train you guys. As a dropshipper who's been doing this for eight years now. You can see in the background there, I've got my Shopify award. That's what you get. I got that for 150,000 orders. I got my Zipify award next to that for $1 million in upsells. I've been doing this a while. I've built many stores, and today we're going to go invite my students in and go find some dropshipping products to make you some money. So let me invite everybody in. Welcome, Freedom Clubbers, to Tuesday nights. What are we doing here? This is the product research call. We're going to find you your next dropshipping winning product. My name is Chris. I'm the head of education here. That means my job is to train the trainers who train you. And on Tuesdays and on Thursdays and on Sundays, we go live and we find you your next winning dropshipping products. Hello, Abdul. This is the perfect stream to jump in on if you want to keep up to date with the latest trending products. We're going to be looking at what's working with a tool called PiPi ads, which is my favorite dropshipping tool. If you do want to watch this on YouTube, here is a link. Just give me a second, guys, while I get this all in order. Watch. You can watch this on YouTube here. All right. If you want to. Otherwise, Freedom Club's fine. But if you do find the screen is a bit fuzzy, it's usually a bit clearer over on YouTube. How's everybody going? Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. Welcome to the club. I'm here to help. Any questions that you have along the way, please feel free to tell me. And tell me what you're up to in the course. Tell me what sort of products that you're looking for. And we'll see if we can find them. I'm going to start by sharing my product research database, which is right here. And let's say hello to everybody. So hello, Abdul and Will. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Linda. Hello, Chris. Cool name. Welcome, guys. Can I look for portable USB mini air purifier? Maybe. We'll see what we can find. Health fitness products. Cool. I've been finding a lot of them lately. Quite a lot. They seem to be trending. Afan, welcome to the stream. So, for those of you who are new, this is how this works. This is my personal dropshipping database, and you guys can use this. I've given you a link. If I color it red, avoid it. If I color it orange, do your own research and wait till I've finished doing my research, because it just means I wasn't convinced that this product is a good product to go with. If it's white, go for it. It's a great product. If it's green, great for beginners. If it's yellow, it's probably the best on here, because yellow means I am either personally running this product, or I am currently in the process of building a store that's going to run this product, or it's on my very long list of stores that I will eventually build to run this product. Jacob, hope I'm doing well. Looking for baby products, more high-ticket products? Yeah, cool. We'll take a look for that. Abdul, you just started the course a couple of days ago looking for health. Oh, we already talked about health and wellness. Terrific. There's tons of health and wellness in this list. There's a few decent baby products too. And I do think somewhere I've got a USB mini air purifier. It's somewhere in this list. You'll have to go through it. All right. We're going to use PiPi ads, guys. PiPi ads is my favorite tool for finding winning products. And yes, I'm sponsored by PiPi ads in the sense that they give me a discount. They've actually given us a free pro account to use until October. And that's pretty cool of them. And in response to them giving me a free pro account until October, they've given me a link and a 20% discount. So if you do want to use PiPi ads, if you don't have to, you don't need it. But if you're the sort of person who wants to do this kind of thing, yeah, you can use it here. You can use it here, and that is an affiliate link. If you do sign up, I would get a kickback, but I'm not encouraging you to, because you can just watch this stream and get everything you need. But there are those of us who kind of love doing the deep research, and this is the best deep research tool. I would know. I've tried them all. I've used them all over the past 12 months. But this is my favorite one. I don't see myself moving, excuse me for the hiccups, moving away from this one unless something comes by that just, I don't know what could possibly beat this. But we'll see. Anyway, on Sunday, we looked at the product library. No, we looked at the ad library, didn't we, on Sunday? I can't remember. Where should we start? What should we do? Let's go products. Let's look for new products, actually. I don't think I've looked for new products. We're going to be looking at products on TikTok and Facebook. I'm really only interested in Shopify at this stage. I'm only interested in United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand. The big five, we call them. Big five. Let's see what we see. Okay, I want to order these too. Oh, this is ordered by likes. All right. Let's order by growth rate. That'd be interesting. Okay, we're looking for problem-solving products, mostly that have a margin. So you might see something like this. This is probably a decent problem-solving product, but it's probably not going to have the margin we need. Because I can tell you now, for most products, it will cost you between, say, $20 and $40 to $50 to get a purchase off Facebook. So when it's costing you $20 to $40 to get a purchase off Facebook, and I'm pretty sure this is USD, by the way, who would spend $50 on, I guess it's buy one, get one free. So you're spending 50 Australian dollars on 2 of these. That's a lot for a piece of plastic. It's actually pretty cool. That's why I went quiet there. I went quiet because I was changing my mind. That's pretty slick. All right, let's have a look in the actual ads. We got a number of good video ads. Okay, they're running this in a few different countries. We're running in Arabs. Really? The Emirates. Okay. And what's that country? Taiwan. We're running this in Taiwan. Really? They've only spent a few $100s. Ooh. In running for 5 days, spent $500 to $2,000. It's very early for this product. But I kind of like it. Okay, it's going on the list. I can't make this green. I can't make this go green. That's the thing. So what do we want to call the Slippy Guard? Slippy Guard. These are the PiPi ads right here. I don't think these guys are on Facebook. You know what? Let's take a look. Let's look at the Facebook ad library. No Facebook ads. Now the trick to this one here is they're doing the buy one get one. So you have to spend a lot of money. This is like 50 Australian to get 2 of these. It sounds like a better deal because of the buy one get one. I bet you these only cost like $5, $6 to buy. What's cool as well is they're giving you 2 free straws that obviously come with it, and they're saying that the straws are priced at $6. It does seem like this is the kind of thing people will buy more than 2 of. And the website's not great. There's a lot missing from here. A lot missing. So there's definitely improvements that we can make. Hello, Karen. Welcome. Yeah, that's cool. I won't make it green because it's not well tested. We don't have a lot of information to tell us that this is a hugely winning product. So if you do choose to go with something like this, it's a gamble. Well, everything's a gamble. But this especially doesn't have an example of someone making a ton of money from it. But that could just mean that you're early. You won't know until you test. Okay, let's move on. You saw quite a couple of products that looked promising. However, you couldn't find suppliers for them at a good enough price to mark the product up by 3 times margin. Do I have any tips for finding a better supplier for products? Yeah, you can try my supplier. So let me give you my link. What's my link? Give me a second. Here we go. This is a link to my WhatsApp. If you want, I can hook you up with our supplier who's in China looking to help you with your products. And one of the things that we can do, if you can't find a supplier, is we can go and you can go and have a look in Alibaba, which is where a lot of the factories that are making these things have listings for you to buy that maybe aren't available on eBay or AliExpress yet. Big into energy. I guess these are viral toys. I don't think we want to be selling these, to be honest. Not something I'm interested in. That will be a flash in the pan. Focus glasses, no thank you. Perfume, no thank you. Lung detoxification and oral freshening. What a disgusting looking website. Jesus Christ, look at all that text. Final hour, 90% sold. I doubt that. Oh, look at all this junk. I am from which city in Australia? I live in the Gold Coast. Why is it that ChatGPT makes such bland images? Some X-rays that I don't know. What are you trying to solve? Like, what you're trying to show there? Good Lord. Terrible website. They've spent maybe $500 to $1,000 on ads. Yeah, I'm not loving this one. Let's see if we can order these differently. Okay, so when we search by new product, oh, this is only new stuff. Ah, no wonder these are not quite banging products. That's okay. Why don't we do this for the evening? Just look at really fresh stuff. REL, Truth Seeker, what about the boxing thing? You talking about the boxing game? Yeah, that works. I've had a few students sell that. It definitely works. The one, you're talking about the one that you put on the wall and you play the punch game? 100% a good product. 100%. These types of products for cars? Yeah, they work well too. Had a few students sell this type of thing. This isn't a great example of a store that sells these. I do have a few in my list of this type of product. Let me give you over on YouTube my product database too. I won't put this one in the list because this website's pretty trash. But these car devices are in there, and you can go and find them, and you can find other examples of them too. Oh, this boxing thing, that's the one you're talking about. Yeah. Anything like that is fantastic. Zesty 25, terrible name for a store. Oh, this is disgusting. But you know what? Let's find a better version of this. All right, boxing. Sometimes when you're doing product research, you got to go down the rabbit hole. Well, this bad boy here. Man, you can have a whole boxing store and sell all this. Gloves, great. This bad boy here. One ad that's been running for 76 days on Facebook. Let's go see if he's still in business. It looks like they're still in business. But they are selling a bunch of other crap. So this isn't a good example of one. When you see a dropshipping business like this and they just got loads and loads of unrelated products, not our competition. Let them do their thing. Let them cook. There's better examples. We are here to build a structured brand around your product. Jackson, can I help you dust up a couple of things before you launch and get me in contact with the best supplier for these products? Let me have a look. Top Moments, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we can source these for you, Jackson. No problem at all. Obviously, we gotta fix this little image here, but for a full review, my friend, if you could come to my 7 p.m. class, this is the what do we call it over here? Well, on YouTube I call it my masterclass, and on Circle it's called the marketing class. Pop in at 7 p.m. and I'll happily do a full review of this website for you and tell you all of the problems. Hey, Willen. Hey, Zachary. You're selling the Pilates set machine and most of your competitors are offering a workout training guide to go with the products in a step-by-step video. Is there any way you can make your own? Yeah, go ahead, man. So what you want to do, and look, I've had a few students selling that. They've done very, very well. What you want to do is go find yourself an influencer or go find yourself a friend who is into fitness or preferably into Pilates. Just offer them to cook them dinner if they can help you with some videos, or offer them a couple of $100 to come and record some sessions with you and make the video yourself. You can do it with just your phone and a tripod and some decent lights. It's possible. But yeah, the videos really help sell that product. Tom, what's the most money I've made in one day from dropshipping? Well, that would have been in 2020. And I kid you not, 2020, probably a couple of weeks into COVID, I was making around about 30 to 40K per day throughout all of COVID. So does that help? Karen, do I remember? Do I recommend using UGC images on websites' first page? You can't find the best UGC images. Is it better to use clear images like ads images? That's a really broad question, Karen. I'd have to see the images that you're talking about, but in general, I use personally. I use AI at the moment to make most of my images for my website. But if you looked at my website, you wouldn't even know that they were AI, because I use a tool that trains on my product for hours and hours and hours, and then generates hundreds of images for me to pick out the best ones. And it literally looks like a model is using my products. But that's a whole other thing. That would take me a whole 2 or 3 hours to actually teach you how to do that. The quick way to do that is to go and buy UGC from somewhere like makeugc.com. These guys are really good. For about $200 to $300, you can get an actual real person. This isn't the right place, is it? It is. Oh, they just updated their website. These are real people. They can actually make this for you, and you can use their images and videos on your website. Andy, pop along to the next call, my friend, at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. we'll do website reviews. And Elisa and David, ChatGPT are helpful for finding influence. Really? Really? You're using ChatGPT to find influencers? Never thought of doing that. Man, you know what I'm going to be doing after this call? Okay, I'm gonna try that out and get back to you. I do use ChatGPT to make all of my reviews. Like I teach it to. I've got a script that I've written that I get ChatGPT to like make 500 or 600 reviews pop them into a CSV file into the right format, and then upload them into my reviews app, and that works really, really well. All right, where were we? Looking for boxing products. I'm looking for a better example of boxing. So this is search boxing. Okay, let's find the boxing machine. I want to search this differently. I don't want to search by end date, search by number of ads. That will help. Here we go. End date, December. I want the end date to be in the last 24 hours. So the stuff that's still running. Now we're talking. Zesty25, we saw you. Beatboxing, cool. Wow. Oh, this one's got like a little rhythm-based workout system. Jesus, that's cool. Look how bad that is. That's horrendous. That's horrendous. Terrible website. But the ads have been running for a long time on Facebook. Let's go see if they're still running, because sometimes the system can be wrong. But that price point, that's what I like. We're looking for price points like that. 13 people following them, then they say that their ads aren't running. That's the same place. All right, you're lying to me. PiPi ads, you're lying to me. Where's the thing? Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Okay, let's just... Is that a Shopify website? It looks like it. It looks like Shopify. Page Pilot.
Giving you an interactive and electrifying workout experience. With app control, dynamic LED lights, and personalized fitness tracking, it's like having a personal trainer and...
Minimum effort on this one. I don't know. I don't think this is running anymore. I don't think it's running. Spelling's correct. Yeah. I don't think that was running. Was running for a while. It looks good. That's not what we're looking for. Looking for a much better example. So what's this one like? My Kiddo Care. Come on. That's not what we're looking for. Show me a boxing website. 321 days and only 3 likes? I don't think so. Smart boxing machine. This guy's running ads on TikTok and Facebook. Website looks half decent. We've still got Christmas. Oh, that I was going to say it's a Christmas image. It is not. Cool looking website. We got ads on TikTok, 5 days running. Ads on Facebook, 44 days running. Let's go check that out. Make sure they're still running. And see what we can glean on Facebook. Who are they? Are the first one or the second one, you reckon? Restaurant, home improvement. Dude, it was neither of them. Take me to your Facebook post. You can see how quickly we can get around here with, oh, there's this guy. No ads running. All right. Good start. No ads running. Let's sort instead by duration. Abdul, you've done research on what your first product over the last 3 days or 4. Great. What do I think of these smart electronic cupping devices? Portable, straightening brush, posture corrector. Posture corrector, yeah, that's not too bad. Show me a link to each of them so I can have a look. So this might not be a good product if there's no one running ads. Well, we've only looked at 3. Like, if you're going to choose a product from my list, you want to do a deep dive into this. You want to go here and spend a good few hours finding all the competitors. Now, I'm sure that we will find a competitor who's making money. I'm sure of it. But so far, I haven't been impressed by any of these stores yet. None of them are doing a great job. So these people are trying and failing, it looks like. Doesn't mean the product's a bad product. Just means these people suck. Potentially. Or, oh, you're right, and it could be a terrible product. What's this one? Punch float. Is that really not working? Wow. Okay, that sounded like a good store. Sounded like it had potential. Beatboxer, I don't want the music one. $153 days. All right. Music boxing machine, cool. Start date, February 19. All right. So technically, we should see this one, hopefully. Abdul, what do you got for me? Oh, as it is Abdul, yeah. Adjust it. Yeah, that's the prostate corrector is good. That will work. And the cupping therapy should work too. Yep, they should both work. Okay, these guys have ads. Oh, they've actually got a posture corrector.
Stop doing this.
Okay, so these guys are selling. They're making money with the posture corrector because they've been running since August 8th. That's 4 days now. More posture corrector. All right, so we started with boxing and we found posture correcting is working. Posture corrector is the only on the list, only had a 3.6 Amazon rating, below the 4 Austin recommends. Well, you could find other versions of it that might have a better review. Yeah, this one's good. I mean, these guys are making money, but I still want to find boxing. We will find you. We will find you. But you know what? This goes on the list. Posture corrector. I call this rabbit holing. You gotta go full into the rabbit hole. Homebox, we looked at them. Smart boxing training pad. Why pain? Terrible website. Ads running until August 12th. That's today. We'll go check them out. I don't think that's them. Although it might be. We gotta find their ad. 1 second. Let's find their ad. Smart Spotter. All right. They must have changed their URL or something. Smart Spotter. Let's go check out their ads. Oh, this looks promising. August 8th. Oh, these are the same guys as before. God damn. What am I doing? Why pain? Facebook ad. Here we go. Let's see if these guys are running any ads. Oh, it is that same one? They're not running ads. Turn them off. Maybe this one is a bust. Okay. Oops, Shopify store's down. That doesn't look good. It's weird. If I was looking to get fit and I like boxing, this looks like a cool product. I'm surprised. Beatbox Fitness. Okay, that actually looks like a promising store. Shop Beatbox Fitness. Okay. All right, we got people commenting. And we got no ads running. My Phyllis. God, that's an awful name. It does look, yeah. Well, I mean, I think some of these people maybe jumped into maybe it's had its day. Maybe it's had its day, and this can happen. Sometimes products get really popular for a while, and then all these people jump on right at the end of the popularity. Only the people who manage to build an audience are the ones who last for some of these products. It does happen. And look at this, essentials for Australians. I mean, these guys are just, they're trying. You can tell they're trying, but obviously they haven't been through our course. They don't know what they're doing. Let's go see if these guys have any ads. You'd be surprised how well the Freedom Club theme actually works for conversions. I'm always surprised. Okay, these guys are running. August 11, August 6, July 10. What do you know? The shitty website's kicking ass. That's why it's so important to be customer first. Correct. Truth seeker couldn't be any more true. Based, as my kids would say. Oh man, that makes me feel old. All right. Will I send through the... Yeah, I'll put it in my search right now. So we've got boxing machine. I'll put the Facebook library here. I'm really happy that this shitty website is managing to sell these, because it means when we make a better website, we can do better. This is the PiPi ads right here. And we put the Facebook ads in. Yeah, cool. All right, we've got our first product for the night. No, we actually had one before, didn't we? Now, don't just jump on that. If you're wanting to sell that, just do what I did. But while I put one listing here, you got to go make about a list of like 20 competitors and find all of their ads, put them all into a spreadsheet here. Like if I showed you my spreadsheets for products I'm looking at running, like there's just so much data. Because whenever I get lost, whenever I launch and I'm not getting good checkouts or making money, I'm like, all right, come back, look at the competitors. How are they selling this product? What are their headlines? What are their unique selling points? How can I make it better than them? I always get encouraged when I see that a shop's been running a product for like, 2 or 3 months and their shop looks like crap. I get excited. Did I miss anything here? Cordless vacuum? Nah. And of course, what I was searching for tonight, some of these are very new products. Oh, that's interesting. Damon, welcome. This is actually interesting. Well, from what I know about, an air purifier was something someone was asking about. Affin, how do you get the sheet? It's in the chat, my friend, and here's a link again. My gift to everybody. My sheet is your sheet. The thing that I learned about air purifiers is they're all bloody the same. They're all the same. You've got really expensive air purifiers that say that they're running patented technology, but they're printed at the same bloody factory and they have the same imperfections in their outer shell as all the rest. And they have a much higher price tag. This is a scam. So we can get in on that scam. And we can go and sell air purifiers. Now, what these guys have done is actually a little hint of genius. It's cool to have an air purifier. Great. What these guys are saying is, hey, this gets rid of pet dander. Now they all, if they're HEPA filters, they should all get rid of pet dander, and they should all be able to get rid of cat allergies and dust mite. They should all do that. But these guys are doing something kind of clever and advertising this probably to pet owners. Website's actually not amazing, but half decent. Let's go see if they've actually got ads that are running. Oh, I gotta say, these look like good ads. They look like the kind of ads that I would run. And they're not running in Australia. All right. The pet angle is strong. Yeah, I saw a student selling a vacuum cleaner, a portable vacuum cleaner, to dust a hobby. I won't mention what that hobby is. I won't mention anything else because it might give it away. But it was the same portable vacuum cleaner that a whole bunch of other people were trying to sell. He was selling it to them as this is a vacuum cleaner for, let's just say, guitarists, to get the dust off your guitar. Obviously it's not that, but to get your dust off the guitar. And my God, people ate it up. He was like, it was, you'd market it as the guitar vacuum, the string cleaner. Obviously it wasn't that. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you what it was, but when you angle it like that, you can do really, really well. And you could come up, if you were selling a vacuum for guitars, you could come up with some sort of special brush that goes on the strings, and it can work really well. Let's go find these guys in the ad library. Running ads. Okay, we've got August 8th. Okay, we don't have a lot here. They certainly haven't got as much as the ad spy tools gave us. Now, what that tells me is these didn't work. And it's a bit disappointing because I usually image ads work. But how much is this thing? $245. I do think that air purifiers are good. In fact, I think they're fantastic. I would recommend, if you were looking at something to sell, I'd recommend them as probably something that's easier to sell. But this example, we need to be careful with. I am going to pop this in the list, but it's going to be orange. Now, it could just be that these guys are in between ads. That can absolutely be the problem. Maybe they're coming up with new ads to test out. Maybe a whole bunch of them were turned off that weren't profitable, but these ones are. Maybe. We just don't know. That's why it gets marked as orange, and we come back in a few days and we just see how their ads are doing, and we see if we can figure out where things are at. Tracy, you want the mini desk one? Yeah, 100%. I agree. A mini desk one would actually probably be better. It's just what I find on the day. Melissa, who does the product approval? I do. I've gone through all the products that should be approved right now. Let me check on yours, one sec. Melissa and Luke. Oh, that's weird. I thought I finished them all. I thought I finished them all today. That's okay. Give me a second. Ah, yeah, I did. This is the one I found the other day, isn't it? Yep. Go ahead. You're approved. Let me do that approval for you right now. And I do apologize. I didn't see you in the list, and it should have been done. 1 second. You are now approved, and you should get a message welcoming you to the next level. I don't know why you didn't show up on my list until I refreshed, but that's done. All right, moving along. Pilates home reformer. Now, if you are going to sell a Pilates machine, you need to be careful. I don't think you can call it reformer. If you call it reformer, they will come after you and they will tell you to get rid of the word reformer. I don't know if these guys are associated with the reformer, but look at this website. This is gorgeous. Great model. Good area. Pretty easy to replicate. Hell, you could probably hire someone to make all these. It'd be a bit expensive. You could hire one UGC person to do this from UseClip. Ah, UseClip. That was the other one. UseClip. That's why it looks different. UseClip is great. From here, you can, like, once you go into UseClip, I'll give you this link, guys. You can go in. As you can see here, we've I won't show you this one because this is a client of mine. You can go and create a campaign, and once you create a campaign, people will submit, like UGC actors will submit an application. You can see their examples, and you can choose someone to give the job, and they will make you your videos. Now you could easily get them to make you all these videos here. It's a little expensive. It's probably going to cost you maybe $200 per video, but you could probably negotiate with them to make something. I'm going to pop this in the list. Just remember, you can't use the word reformer. And these guys have been running ads for, well, a bit. They must be running them for a while. I don't understand why they can say reformer. I bet you they're going to get in trouble for it. I bet you. You know what? Give me a second and we'll just find this ad on Facebook. Hanil, hello, welcome. Flow Pilates. All right. Here we go. August 9. August 6. Oh, damn. This is looking promising. Yeah, these guys are printing money. Absolutely printing money. Good job, guys. Good job. Father's Day special. I think you may have misunderstood your crowd. And I say that with all love of Pilates because I've done it and I do enjoy it and I do see the value in it. It's just whenever I've gone, I'm the only dude in the room. Say goodbye to neck pain and back pain. Okay. Blow vibe. Oh, sorry. My apologies. Bow vibe. Sup, Iaksha? Aksha. Is it Laksha? Is that an I or an L? I think that's an I. Iaksha, yeah? Welcome to the stream. Please tell me if I pronounced it right. Bow vibe. It looks like a decent machine here. I mean, obviously this is ChatGPT. The texture does look nice on it though. Oh, that's the wrong texture. That says shiat. You can't even spell shiatsu. That's not even the same. That looks like rubber. Oh, man. What even is that language? This is terrible. That guy had his hands on. And the writing on the image, Jesus, that looks terrible. Why is there steam coming off it? I have so many questions. It's an L. Laksha. Sayato. This is an example of how not to do a landing page. And if these guys are making money, we can make money too. TikTok ads running for 5 days. That's not enough. Not enough data. Not even close. Excuse me. Not even close. A copper magnetic bracelet. Thoughts on acupressure mat? One sec, let me take a look. Oh, this one looks different. Now, usually, when a student asks me to sell this type of product, I say no. But the types of it comes down to the quality of the product, and this one actually looks pretty good because doesn't look like it's made of plastic like most, and they got the foam here, which is a nice touch. It doesn't look cheap and nasty. Some of the you see this how it's got we've got texture here, so we've got like it's not plastic, and the ones that are not plastic they sell okay. The ones that look very plasticky, you probably have a hard time selling it. The price points there, this website, I've reviewed them before. They're very good. They're very, very good. How do you access the event space? What do you mean, Andy? What do you mean by accessing the event space? Do you mean accessing my product database? I can give that to you now. This is the product database. All right, copper magnetic thingy. Now, you guys know I'm usually firmly against this type of thing. But just for science, let's take a look. Copper magnetic bracelet. Oh, this is so ChatGPT. The ChatGPT has put 2 dashes in it. Couldn't get more lazy. Trusting. Were you trying to spell trending and you can only buy trusting? Alleviate fatigue and restore vitality. Promote healthy blood circulation. Increase natural energy levels. Comfortable all day wear. All from the magic of putting a magnet around your wrist. I mean, to be fair, it actually looks nice. It looks like a nice piece of jewelry. And I probably, if someone bought this for me, I might even wear it. It's kind of cool. Would it do any of these things? Absolutely not. Naturally healing, pain be gone. Good Lord. So this is where the bullshit test comes in. And as I've learned streaming this stream to all of you guys, I try to be respectful because some people have a much higher bar of bullshit than I do. And don't get me wrong, my bullshit bar is a little bit high because, you know, I'm happy to let customers to, you know, decide whether or not something's going to be health beneficial. But Chris, you reckon magnets are really helpful? I reckon the brain has a lot of healing power, and if you believe that something is helpful, it certainly can feel helpful to you, but there is no evidence, no proper studied scientific evidence that magnets or copper will do anything to relieve pain. So, and that's what I mean. Other people have different bullshit levels. You could sell this in a different way, though. You could sell this as a really cool, different gift that has magnets, and I wouldn't be selling it as energy thingy, but I don't know. I can't put this on the list. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't. And it sucks because look at all the freaking ads they've got. Look at them all. Olivia, placebo steps in. 100%. You are 100% correct. But should we have those things on our website? Should we say those things that have no scientific evidence on our websites? And look, I used to sell a hydrogen water bottle. This one here. I used to sell this. And I sold a bunch of them. And I'm big into water. And I'm big into like water filtering. I've got a very expensive water filter. I've got an alkalizer. I'm big into it. And I sold a bunch of these and I felt like the science was there. But when I read into it more, the amount of hydrogen these things produce was just nowhere near enough to be beneficial in any way, shape, or form. And I couldn't put that on my website and feel good about it. So we decided to stop selling these. Unless we could figure out a way to find a model that produced more PPI, so more hydrogen that was actually beneficial, and not make customers feel bad about it. Yeah, I couldn't do it. But if you're just here to make money, yeah, you can probably sell something like that and make money. What software do I use to make content images? All right, that's a good question. I'll show you what I use to get started. Oops. And this is what I would recommend to any of you who want to make your own ads and you're just getting started and you don't know what to do. Creative OS. I'll put a link in the description here. It's not free, but you can sign up with your credit card, right? And you can run this for a week and then cancel if you really want to, and they won't charge you. Now, what you do, I don't have an active subscription. I don't think. Maybe I do. Let's have a look. Man, I might do. Is it that one? Nope. No, it's not filling in my password, so I guess I don't have an active subscription. So what this does? Let me talk you through it. Hold on. Once you go in and you have a look at ad templates. Now, this is not to find products. This is a tool for finding an ad. So you find an ad that looks visually appealing, and it allows you to actually copy this template into Canva. So you can upload a picture of your own image and change all the text. And there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of ad designs here that you can do that for. So you just swap in your own image of your own product and then just change the text and you've got all your ads. Now, for me personally, that got me started. Oh, I mean, I've been doing e-com a long time, so that didn't really get me started. But when I was really into making my website, making my ads pop, I did start using that. And then I went, I'll just show you my ads. So then I went and stepped up a bit and I started teaching a guy on Upwork how to make images that I wanted. So these are my ads that I use. You can see they're simple, but they're not simple. They're clean, but they have a unique selling point and an offer, and they have benefits. They don't all have benefits because you need a lot of different images to make people not get sick of seeing the same thing over and over, and to try and capture the right thing to say to them. So like you got here a unique gift. So I do have some ads that are gift focused and ads that are mental focused. And how much of the subscription? I think it's like $50 per month for Creative OS, but you do not have to pay. You just put your credit card in, you cancel after 7 days. Marikai, what do you do if you don't have money at the moment? Well, you get really, really good at you get really, really good at Canva. That's how you do it. You get really good at Canva. And look, so I now have a team that makes these for me. And all I do is I go to my team and I say, hey, here are my selling points. Go and make me 50 new images for my ads. And they go and they make them. And what I do, I'll show you exactly what I do. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I'll go find all my images. Where are they? Where are they? Are they in a different folder? These are not mine. These are someone else's. I know you guys can't see them yet. Just hold on. You got to find my my workspace. There's a sensory create. Where's Homecraft? Is this Homecraft? That's not Homecraft. Bear with me, guys. Oh, where are they all? Oh, I'm in the wrong team. Hold on. It's 4:57 a.m., Chris. Damn. Oh, there we are. 40% off. Here we go. Was that it? Almost. Sorry, guys. I just got so many in here. I'll try and find them. Hold on. Oh, no, I've been saying hold on for a bit here, haven't I? It'll be worth it, I promise. Damn, I really can't find my images. Okay, I'll have to show you some others, but it won't be as impressive, that's all. Unless I've somehow lost them. Where was I? So we're going to sensory create. Where's sensory create? I know I have you somewhere. Here we go. Okay. Sensory create. So what I do, sorry for all that. What I do, right, is I have a bunch of templates that my team makes up for me. And I say, hey, here's a bunch of products. Here's a bunch of selling points. Go make me a whole bunch of images. And that way I have images like these that I can just go back and like change. And I can change the offer. And I can change the text really easily without having to hire an image designer. He just does the basic design for me, pops them all into Canva for me, ready to go. So I could say, if I'm doing 50% off, I can change this. 50% off, I can change a new headline here. So I can test dozens of different styles of the same ad over and over and over, so that my my customers don't get bored of seeing the same thing over and over and over again. Does that make sense to you guys? Now, if you guys want a good person on Upwork to do those images, I can give you a link to my Upwork creator, who I've personally trained to do this for me. And he would probably be delighted to help you out. 1 minute, I'm going to grab his links for you. Profile. Now, the thing that you have to bear in mind. Why is the presentation so blurred? I'm sorry about that. On Circle, my screen gets blurred, but you can watch on YouTube if you like. So I'll give you the link to my designer. This is Dimas. I've been working with him a while now, and I sort of trained him to do all of my images in the way that I like them. But bear in mind, he's not a marketer. You have to come up with how to sell this. And you have to tell him when it's not quite what you want, to get what you want out of him. That's a link to my YouTube channel right there. Gervy, because sometimes... Sorry, it's a link to Steven. That's a link to my YouTube channel. If you want to watch on YouTube, YouTube is a bit clearer. For some reason, Circle makes my screen really blurry. Marikai, all your credits are from TikTok, so you plan on targeting Facebook? Terrific. Yeah, man, go for it. Absolutely. That's how you get started. And once you make a bit of money, go make your own ads. That's it for this particular stream, guys. I'm going to be back in about a minute to do the marketing masterclass. And for those of you who want to stick around for that, just hold on. Just wait for a minute and I'll be live again. And for those of you who aren't coming through the marketing masterclass, go find some products, guys, and go make some money. Go choose your products. And I will see you all on Thursday for our next products. What are we doing? What is this? Product research. Take it easy, guys. Speak to you soon.